A walk along the railway trestles at the Port Alberni summit. Here's the big picture map. We are on Vancouver Island on the west coast of British Columbia, and the red circle is the rough area of my walk. Here's a closer map showing Port Alberni on the far left and Parksville on the far right. In the middle is Cameron Lake, and the red circle is, again, the rough area of my walk. Here's a close-in railway map of the area with Loon Lake, and Summit Lake is on the right-hand side, and you can see Highway 4 snaking along the bottom left at the Port Alberni summit. That red circle is the level crossing at the Loon Lake Forestry Road. It's mile 22.2 of the subdivision. And the three other red dots are I'm just highlighting where the Trestles are, and they have that white inchworm look to them at the two different lakes and the swamp in the middle. And finally, the circle at the right-hand side is the extent of my walk. That's where I turned around at the east end of the Summit Lake Trestle after I spent a lot of time just sitting down at the trestle and enjoying life. Here I am at Loon Lake Road, the ENN Railway, about mile 22.2, looking railway west and railway east, the direction I'm going. Sometimes, or a lot of times, I like to start my railway walks at dawn, as I really love that time of day. It's very peaceful. But at this time of year, in June, it's really difficult for me just because to get up and travel and then be ready to start at dawn, I'd be getting up around 3:30 a.m. or so, and that's difficult on me. And so this is mid-morning. Bit of a compromise, but it's good to be out here. It's a cool morning, it's cloudy. I expect we'll get a few rain showers, and that's okay. I'm walking towards the Loon Lake Trestle. By being here a little bit later in the morning, I get to see a lot more people. This is a popular area up here at the Port Alberni summit. The area that I'm walking is a go-to place for me, easy to get to. 45-minute drive from my home, and just from where I park, I'm immediately walking on railway. Three pretty wooden trestles coming up to the first one just around this corner, and just nice pretty areas, and when it's clear skies, a view to Mount Arrowsmith, but that's not today. I am curious to see what the spring growth is like in terms of grass and weeds. We have grass here. I'm not really equipped for walking through wet weeds. I don't have my hiking boots and gaiters, so I'll probably get a little bit wet on the pant legs, and that's okay. This area had vegetation cut back in, when was it? It was January, so 4 months ago. Wow, this is pretty. Okay, using the wide-angle lens of my camera phone, I'll go vertical so you can see where I'm going and where my feet are at Loon Lake Trestle. Okay, we've got some repairs to the burned out area. Thank you to whoever did that. The people that use this corridor as a trailway really take care of it. Okay, Loon Lake beside me. Again, a popular place on a weekend morning with people who love to fish. Here is the west switch for the Arrowsmith siding. Lovely Loon Lake. Wow. And this siding has a nice curve on it, and at the other end of the siding, east switch, is the next trestle. This is a nice 20-minute walk if I was just walking straight through, with almost equidistantly placed trestles. Although the trestles are dissimilar, the next one I'm getting, the middle one, is the longest trestle structure on the E&N's Port Subdivision. This is also a good therapy walk for me. During times of the year when I'm really busy with things like work, I can struggle with feeling overwhelmed. And when you add on the accumulated stresses of being in a global pandemic for 15 months now, it can be overwhelming. And the result is that I lose my creative spark. I lose my desire to make the effort to get outside and do this. And so this particular hike is good for me because it's easy to do. It's easy to get to. I don't need to do a bunch of preparation. So all the excuses don't apply to this, and I can simply get in the car, get here quickly, and be walking. And right now, just be realizing how beautiful this is and how important being outside is for me, and how I find a peaceful connection in these places, especially for whatever reason up here at the Port Alberni summit. I just really connect and feel happy, peaceful, really connected to all that's good. Sorry if that's too touchy-feely for a railway walking video. Mount Arrowsmith is showing itself a bit up there. And we can see the next trestle. It's a long straight trestle here at the east switch. Looking back at Arrowsmith siding, I'm here at the Frog right here. Let's take a look at the switch stand. My buddy James tells me that this switch always gets lined, I guess, either in the middle or the wrong way for taking the siding. And yeah, it is again. That's not right. It's supposed to be lined for the main line. I'll see if I can fix that. Okay, I aligned the switch for the main line the way it's supposed to be. I think there's ghosts of railwaymen that switch it back. And here's the big trestle on this stretch. There's a few wobbly ties that are marked by hikers and covered by wood planks. The cable down the middle was for safety for work crews who were here in January, February doing brushing work in the area and checking on the structure. Okay, let's walk down this trestle and see my feet and see the end of the trestle as I use wide angle. I feel comfortable walking down the middle. I don't have stringers below me. The stringer beams are on either side. But I feel comfortable because the ties are not that bad. There's a few that are a bit squishy and loose, but not too many. For example, here's a bad tie right here. That's only part way there. Okay, out to our refuge bay, fire barrel platform holder. This is pretty in the fall. There's a little bit of a red tinge to the weeds in the swamp, which is quite nice. You can see down below where the last generation of timber piles was. They were just been chopped off, left as stumps, and then the new timber piles put beside them a little ways away. Bridge that shows its history. Bit of rain falling, but not bad. This is what I expected. Yeah, this guy's not good right here. And it's just careful to skip it and go to the next one. This trestle is long, but it's not very tall, so it takes away the scariness factor maybe for some people. It's just as nice for me. Looking back. Okay, here's some more wood placed to deal with a problem tie right there. Okay, the east end of the long trestle. Here's the fire barrel. Here's the view from here. And so about a 10-minute or less walk down this straight stretch to get to the third and final trestle. That one at what I call Summit Lake. Some people call it Dog Lake or Junior Lake. And it's really just at the swampy end of the lake. Lots of people fish there too, but you have to hike in. I'm getting closer to the Summit Lake trestle, which is probably the prettiest one to me. Arrowsmith is showing itself a bit up there. This is one of my happy places, one of my go-to places. I really enjoy it. I've seen Maynard Atkinson photos taken from through there, obviously when there was no trees in the way of the freight train on the trestle going westward. I'm really thankful for his legacy of photos. I think one of the reasons I like this spot is the water on both sides, although the tree gets in the way here. So I usually get down a bit further down the trestle. Right around here it opens up. I've enjoyed this view many times. Under the stars, at dawn, at sunrise, at dusk, sunset glow. Nice. The water level here fluctuates depending on the season and the weather. I've been down below at this end when it's been drier. There's Arrowsmith. It's as far as I'm going to go. Time to turn around and just enjoy it. Okay, Summit Lake. We're going to walk westward on the wide angle. I'm having such a lovely time here. I just don't want to go. Just enjoying sitting here at Summit Lake Trestle. Such a peaceful place for me. This is the happy place. Just sitting down on the rails, playing Selfie Man. Yeah, everyone needs a place that they can go to that's close, easy to get to, and when they get there, they just feel peace and happiness, tranquility, all that good stuff. Reminds you of that life is good, that there's a lot to be enjoyed. Yeah, this is one of those places for me at Summit Lake. All right, I'm going to start walking westward again soon, back to Loon Lake. This has been fun. And time to head back. Enjoying the sound and the smell of the rain. And a rain shower while walking in the forest is nice. I'm not just saying that because I have no choice, but to experience it, it really is nice. Here I come to the middle trestle. This is mile 21.8 on the E&N Railways Port Alberni Subdivision. There's a lot of woodpeckers out this morning. Been hearing them in the woods. Here I am. Okay, after a few moments of peace and tranquility here, time to continue on my way westward. Let's see if the east switch is still lined for the main line, or if the railway ghosts have turned it again. Oh, it's still lined for the main line. Good. For the moment. I'm sure next time I see it, it'll be lined for the siding again. Alright. Bye-bye, middle trestle. And the last trestle crossing of the day, back at mile 22.1 Loon Lake. First of all, here we are at the west switch. So the Aerosmith siding is right there on the left. A beautiful day on the lake for fishing. This kind of rain is nice. Such a nice scene this is. This is the first trestle that I got close to on this subdivision. It was here that I saw the Narcoa Speeder Tour in June of 2016, just off the far end here of the trestle on the right hand side. I made myself a little spot to do video work. I'm really glad I took that opportunity and made the effort to see the speeders here. Ends up being the only time I've seen rail cars operating, any kind of rail traffic operating on this subdivision, other than the steam train a couple times I've seen at Port Alberni. Alright, it's been a beautiful day. Got what I wanted, which was some trestle railway peace and happiness. I'm back to Loon Lake Road, just around the corner. I really enjoyed this getaway walk. It was exactly what I needed, just something simple and quick to do. And I had a lot of fun. It was good for me, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.